Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Blessed. Alright, first of all, I just want to apologize for not uploading for about 2 weeks now. I've been really busy with school, so yeah. I hope you didn't forget about me because I'm back to stay. Okay, let's get right into this. Today I want to talk about the struggles African kids go through. God, I thought there's going to be so much to talk about in this one, and they actually need a guest host for this topic, but you can't count on anyone, so I have to do this by myself. But anyway, I'm going to give you my best. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into this. So the first thing, the African kids, like literally, this has been a struggle for me, or this used to be a struggle for me when I was growing up. Basically, you know when like your relatives come to visit, yeah, and they give you some money before they leave. For some reason, your parents always seem to take the money away from you. Like, I don't understand. They gave me the money. How come you were taking the money? I literally couldn't stand it. I remember as a kid all the time, we had visitors and they gave me money, and stupidly, I gave it to my dad. And obviously, he didn't want to give it back to me. And this is back in Africa. This man came out from work. He used my money to buy, well, that's what he said. He said he used my money to buy mosquito spray. I was like, what the hell? Like, no, I'm not having this. I literally was like running after him and crying. Like, I want my money back. Well, I didn't get it back, but still. I cried so much. And from that day on, I was like, whenever like we had relatives and my mom or my dad would literally be like, oh, let me keep the money for you. No, I'm keeping this myself. Next thing you know, you're buying another mosquito spray with my money. Another struggle that African kids literally have to go through is when you have to call every African or every black person you see on the street auntie or uncle. I used to live in Australia. In Australia, like there are not so many black people, so like the black community we literally knew everyone. So then whenever I saw a black person, I literally had to greet them, hi auntie or hello uncle, even though I didn't even know these niggas. Literally, like my white friends would be like, what the hell, like why'd you have to say hello to everyone? And they just I feel like it's also a sign of respect, but then again, I don't know you. If I saw a white person on the street, I wouldn't say hello to them, would I? Like, it was even worse with Nigerian. You know, they hated it whenever you said hello auntie. They're like, am I your mate? Like, they literally wanted you to like bend down and literally go, good afternoon auntie or good evening auntie. Like, obviously I don't want to be rude, so I had to like literally do all of them, but it was ridiculous. I used to get beat by everything. With Africans, when you're doing something crazy, I don't know about like white people, but actually I know about white people, they don't do that. But anyway, with Africans, if you are like doing something silly and your parents tell you, yo, stop, and you still go on ahead and do what they just told you not to do, and you hurt yourself, they're gonna hurt you more. They're gonna literally give you something more to cry about. And as a kid, I never really understood why I had to get beat by hurting myself. Like, I understand, like with white kids, like, well, this is what I've seen with white parents. They will literally come up to their kid and be like, are you right, darling? Are you okay, honey? No, not with black parents. They will literally beat the hell out of you for hurting yourself. And another thing is, like, you can never tell an African parent that they are wrong. They are never wrong. You can't. You just can't. They are not wrong. They are not lying. It's funny because they will say something and you like, whenever you like, auntie, no, that didn't happen. They'll be like, are you calling me a liar? They won't even let you speak. You can't speak when they're speaking. And sometimes when you're explaining yourself, they think that you're talking back at them. Like, I'm not talking back at you, I'm explaining myself, and they don't understand that. Like, my mom still doesn't understand it when I'm explaining myself. She thinks I'm talking back at her. I'm like, God. So now I just give up. I just let her talk till she's tired, and then I explain it to her later when she feels better, because I just can't deal. I can't. And don't you also hate it when everything is too short? Like, everything is too short, everything is too tight. Those aunties that will see you in town and call your mama or your dad up, be like, I saw Blessing in town, chatting so much crap. Mind your own business, first of all. And second of all, I see your kids doing worse things. But anyway, that's none of my business. Oh, you can't wear makeup till you are like whenever they feel like it. And I used to see other kids bring makeup to school, put it on, wash it off before they go home, or wipe it off before they went home, but only because they were not allowed to do it. Like all the struggles we had to go through only to wear some makeup. Oh my god! And at this age, yeah, it's not even like we were really young. Like this is like flipping 15, 16-year-olds doing this. And I think at the age of 15, I feel like you should be able to put on your foundation if you want to, because like obviously too much of everything is bad, but come on, give us some chance. Like all your mates are looking fleeky and that, yeah, and you just there sitting there looking like bread. Like you just woke up. I was raised in Africa. I was born and raised in Africa till I was like 10. We used to like get spanked by teachers so flipping hard, you guys. Like it's unbelievable. Like talking about it now, it's funny, but guys, it's ridiculous. I don't understand literally why teachers have to beat the crap out of little kids only for them to understand something, or for them to literally have a knowledge of something. What is this like doing, man? This sound keeps on going on and off, like it's messing up my whole thing. God. But anyway, I'm so sorry guys, but I can't control the sun. So yeah, they used to literally like beat us up so much whenever like you were late to school, your school uniform wasn't well or too short or whatever. They used to literally find reasons just to like beat you the fuck up. Like even if you got something wrong in class, you used to get beat up. And I think this is so, I literally cannot stress this enough. Like it's so ridiculous. Like why should kids go through all of this emotional stress and damage, physical abuse, only to get the understanding or knowledge of something? Yeah. Like, we're not going through all of this stuff, we're not getting spanked, but yet we still learn and we still understand things. And I feel like sometimes with Africans, the way that they choose to discipline their children is actually a bit too extreme. It's too much, because you could end up killing a kid. I don't think we deserve that. Like, if you're not that smart, what you trying to say that I'm always gonna get spanked at school only because I'm not as clever as everyone else in the class? Like, come on, really? For some stupid reason, some parents literally used to tell teachers to discipline their kids at school more. Bitch, do you know what they're doing to us? And I went to boarding school, and it's even worse there, because like it's not only teachers are abusing you, but students are abusing you too. Like older students, like they will literally bully you, but they don't call it bullying in Africa, but they will literally bully you so much. And God, thinking about this makes me so angry. Yeah, it was crazy. And I remember there was a time a teacher beat up her sister so hard, you guys. He literally fucked her up. It sounds funny now, but it's not. The teacher has set them homework to do, and well, the homework wasn't really good enough for the teacher. So he felt the need to literally beat her up for getting things wrong in the homework. And the thing is, he didn't just beat her up, he did other things. Like, so she said she had handed in the work. It was like a queue, like all the students were bringing him their work. So you lay on the table, and then you walk to your seat, and she laid it down, and he was looking through, and then he called her back. My guy was saying things like, oh, your homework is bad, is that, whipped her in front of the whole class. The stupidest part is, this is what literally makes me so angry. He hit her on her neck. Like, he was literally just beating her everywhere, wherever that he could find their cane, and it hit her neck, and her neck literally swelled up, and then pushed her so hard that her head hit the guy next to her, his head as well. And I don't even know if I'm explaining this right. It's just so much, I can't get it out. I felt like this was so ridiculous. Like, the thing is, we've gone through this so much that we think it's normal. When she got home, she didn't tell anyone about it. When we get spanked in African schools, we don't get home and tell our parents about it, because that's how it's always been. Like, so what? You're telling me what you need to do about this? We already figured in our minds that they know we're getting spanked, but what can they do about it? Or like, it just doesn't come into your mind to tell them, because it's always been like that. So it's like me going into school here and then coming back home and telling my mom that my teacher got my name wrong today. Yeah, like my white teacher that couldn't spell my name right today. Like it's always like that here as well. So I'm not gonna come home and be like, oh, there was this cover teacher that didn't know how to pronounce my name. Like, yeah, so she didn't tell my dad about it. This is what made her tell my dad. She was playing and then all of a sudden she felt her neck hurt and then she touched it and her neck was swollen up from that cane that he had used to hit her neck. And she went to tell my dad and my dad got so furious. He came to our school and it's always deep when they go to your school because they don't come to schools because you hit them too hard. Normally they'll come to school because you're not whipping them good enough or hard enough, which is stupid. But anyway, yeah, my dad was so furious. He came to school, the teacher knelt down and begged him and asked for forgiveness and stuff because my dad is furious and like, this man is crazy. I love you if you're watching this. But yeah, he got so furious. He went to the school and the guy got scared, the teacher got scared and apologized. But yeah, that's my spanking story. Like, I don't understand why he had to do that in the first place. It was a homework. Instead of him teaching her how to like improve and to make it better next time, my nigga decided to beat her up. I don't get the logic in this. If I don't understand something, I expect you to take me through it and teach me what to do to improve and so I can do so the next time. But yeah, in Africa they choose to beat you up, thinking that beating you up is gonna help you understand it. Well done. On one side, yeah, I think you could say that it's okay. It's not okay that they beat us up, but spanking in general, I'm not talking about the excessive ones that get out of hand, like what happened to my sister, but like, my nails are chipping. And in general, I feel like sometimes spanking is needed. Sometimes it is. Like, I feel like it molds children into being who they are. Like, it gives us an identity. Like, it makes us tough as well. It makes us really hard. Like, nothing gets to us. Nothing is too deep. I think of all of these things that white people do to their kids, like timeouts and stuff. Like, what the fuck is a timeout? What do you mean timeout? Timeout what? Like, for black kids, timeout is a fucking coma. Like, you gonna die. There is nothing like timeout for us. You don't go sit on the stairs because you were rude. You get spanked. You get literally smacked by being rude. You don't go sit on the stairs and think about what you did, or they're gonna be like, go face the wall, or go to your room and think about what you did. Literally, timeout is coma, gone. Like, blackout. Like, you're gonna get hit so much that the world will literally like come flashing. Your whole life will literally come flashing in front of you. You're gonna wake up in darkness. Like, who turned off the light? What the bitch? You got knocked out. That's what happened. I actually applaud all white parents that actually spank their kids. Like, you need to spank these kids to get out of hand. Don't be giving them no time out, because that time out ain't gonna do nothing for them. You need to spank them. That's what gonna help. Like, I know that kid's crazy, but we've gone through so much. That's why we don't mess around either. Like, we don't mess around. Like, you gonna see all these white kids swearing in front of their parents and shit. Oh, Jesus. Even worse yet, some of them be swearing at their parents. God. Really? You don't know what spanking is, do you? You've never experienced it. You've never been there. Like, guys, if you are black and you've never been spanked in your life, you ain't black. Like, literally. I don't even care what it is, whether it's the cane, a belt, a wooden spoon, whether it's your mom's slippers, whether it's a branch that they find on the street. You can't get anything to hit you, like a tree branch, anything to hit your ass. Don't fuck with these parents. They are crazy, guys. They are crazy. But anyway, that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I want the sun to come out to do my conclusion. Make sure that you like, make sure that you comment what you think, and make sure to subscribe if you're new here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm doing questions and answers next, so make sure that you comment below. Tell me what the questions you want me to like answer in my next video. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.